Welcome to my new video. In this video, using Adobe Illustrator, we will draw a minimalistic logo for a winery. You can see the result in this picture. So, let's get started. What we will need is a sketch. You can download it from the link in the description of this video. Using the Place command from the File drop-down menu, we will insert the desired sketch into our document. Since the image is too large, we need to scale it by holding down Shift and scaling it diagonally. And then we rotate it by 90 degrees, again holding down Shift. The next step is to give the sketch transparency. We will select the transparency command from the window drop-down menu, and in the new panel we will reduce the opacity to about 50%. In the layer panel, which you can also find in the window drop-down menu, we can lock this layer, that is, the layer on which the sketch is located. By clicking on the plus icon, we will add a new layer, on which we will draw. Zoom in by holding down Alt and scrolling with the mouse to get a better view. We will use the pen tool for drawing. Start drawing from here. It is enough to click the left mouse button, drag the mouse and hold Shift to get a straight line. We click once more, drag to the desired position and click. To stop drawing, we need to press Escape on the keyboard. Select the Selection tool and then the Swatches panel, which can also be found in the window drop-down menu. We will select the Fill option and click on None, to remove the object's fill. What we can notice is that this logo has symmetry, so we will draw the left part first and then copy it using the mirror option on the right side. Select the pen tool again and start drawing new lines. Click, hold Shift, drag, follow the line on the sketch, click, drag again, click and press Escape. We can continue drawing these lines by clicking on the starting point, dragging to the left. Hold down Shift the whole time and just follow the lines on the sketch. Alt plus scroll to zoom. Select the Rectangle tool to draw these arcs. The pink line that appears is for greater precision and easier alignment when drawing. Click and drag to draw a rectangle. We're going to choose the Direct Selection tool, and we're going to select only these two upper anchor points. All anchor points are currently selected, which we don't need now. We see circles, which when we drag them towards the center, we get roundness. We will duplicate this object for the next arc. Hold Alt, drag the object and press Shift, so that it remains flat when duplicating. Select the upper anchor points with the Direct Selection tool. Hold Shift and click and drag to the desired height. We're going to do the same thing with this door here, but we're going to tackle the right side first. We will select all drawn objects. In the Object drop-down menu, select Transform and click Reflect. In the new window, turn on Preview, select the vertical option and click on Copy. Click and hold on the newly created objects, drag with the mouse to the right and while dragging hold Shift on the keyboard. Now that these two diagonal lines have converged into one point, we can now draw this central arc and this, say, window. Select this previously drawn object. Hold Alt, drag with the mouse and press Shift to keep the alignment. Next, scale this object diagonally while holding Shift. With the Direct Selection tool, select only the upper anchor points and with the help of these circles, adjust the rounding. Using the Rectangle tool, we will also draw this window. With the Direct Selection tool, again, select the upper anchor points and adjust the rounding. We will connect these two lines. Select them, choose the Direct Selection tool, then select these two overlapping anchor points. Right-click and select the Join command from the context menu. Now it is one object. We're going to edit the right side a bit. With the Direct Selection tool, select only this anchor point. Drag to the right. We select these two anchor points and drag them down, while holding down Shift. We will also draw these two semicircles that represent the hills. Select the Ellipse tool. Hold Shift, click and drag to draw a regular circle. If we release Shift, we will get an ellipsis. So we hold down Shift, drag, and when we release the mouse button and then Shift, we got a circle. To remove the excess of these segments that make up the circle, with the Direct Selection tool, select this anchor point and then press Delete on the keyboard. We will select the Pen tool and when we get close to the selected line, we will see that the cursor has changed with a plus sign appearing. We click and see that we have added one anchor point. We will do the same here. Select this end point, delete, with the Direct Selection tool. Do the same here. Select the semicircle and the left line. With the Direct Selection tool, select these two anchor points and right-click and select the Join command from the context menu. In this way, we got one object. We will do the same with this smaller semicircle. Ellipse tool, hold down Shift, click and drag. With the help of the Selection tool, we subsequently adjust the position of the circle, where we think it suits us. If necessary, scale the object diagonally while holding Shift. We will delete the lower anchor point, which we select with the Direct Selection tool and the Delete key on the keyboard. Let's go back to the Pen tool. Let's add a new point, let's say here, and we'll add one point here on the left side. We select these end and start anchor points and, as before, press Delete on the keyboard. It remains for us to connect these 2 points, so we will do it, using the technique applied earlier. Select these 2 points, right-click and click on the Join command. Once we've done all that's left is to draw this frame. Select the Pen tool, click, hold down Shift, drag to here, click and press Escape to stop drawing. Select this point with the Direct Selection tool and adjust the length of this line. Select the Pen tool and draw another line down. Again, with the Direct Selection tool, we select these 2 points and adjust the position of this frame using the guidelines. We will continue to edit these arcs. We select the first rounded rectangle, take the pen tool, add an anchor point on the bottom line and select only that point with the direct selection tool, and then press delete. The principle for removing the bottom horizontal line on other arc objects is the same, so I'll speed up this part. What's left to do is adjust the thickness of the line. We select all drawn lines. In the stroke panel we can choose a thickness of 5 points. We will also add text. Select the Type tool and click somewhere below the drawing. We are typing Winery. Drag diagonally with the Selection tool while holding down Shift to enlarge this text. We will choose a font. Say Montserrat. Scale to the desired size. Select the text with the Type tool. Find the Properties panel in the window drop-down menu. In the tracking option, set the spacing between letters to about 900. Let's adjust the text in the middle of the drawing. We don't need the sketch anymore. In the Layer panel, we can hide it or delete it by dragging the layer to the bin icon. It remains to adjust these two elements, the arched object in the window, in the middle by dragging a little to the right. That would be the finished logo. In the next video we will deal with adding color. I hope you liked the video. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one.